Hey, hey, baby steps, right? I think this is the whole journey. I can't wait to see what we're gonna evolve into. This
Yeah,
community,
you
all
never
of
know.
us.
Maybe he says maybe.
Maybe. Why not?
Maybe.
Oh,
Why not?
hey,
Why?
another
Why?
Jose. He can sponsor us.
Why not us? Our viewers right now. Do you have any other questions for Danny? If not, I need to
Yeah,
rock the H
we
Town
can
car
definitely
sticker.
keep going. I mean,
Oh,
we
we're
got questions.
we're definitely gonna get merch soon, so I'll pass you a
Hey,
H Town car sticker.
ta-
That'll be fire.
talking about sticker. Shout out to Justin. What Justin Bum is that?
G
What is
bomb,
J
the
Bomb.
sticker
hey?
guy,
He's a sticker guy. So we're
the
just gonna
sticker guy.
him and just plant that seed in regards to
So
even just
J
talking
Bomb, let us
to him.
know, man. You see that
And
logo right there?
then
There's a hometown podcast, H Town, right there, top right.
even just as a business, or entrepreneur, I would love to chop it up with him
Oh yeah.
down the road. Um, so is there any questions, or do we just keep going? Do we have
I
we
got a
have
question for Danny if none of our viewers do.
okay?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, H Town sticker for my truck is needed. We can certainly
Yes,
get that as soon as we start getting that merch out.
Yeah, I
hey.
got an idea for merch. We can start like bootlegging like Hudson athletic gear,
No bullshit.
and, like a hockey jersey, Aspen Valley one. It's fine. It's,
Hey,
Hey,
it's
we got a faithful with a question. We got a day one fan.
all right.
Danny, what is your goal as a behind the scenes?
Oh, that's actually tough.
Hey,
That was my question too.
uh,
Dang, that's pretty. That's a pretty good one. Um, I
I guess
guess
to
like
maybe to break that down a little bit, like what do you want to accomplish or with your gift or content that you
yeah,
do?
well, so being like behind the scenes, like I just want to help mainly this podcast grow, as in you guys be the face of it, and have
Yeah.
you guys like out there a little bit more, and people actually get to know you, and have like the whole city, the whole town talking about you, knowing this podcast, which I think would be pretty cool. It's help spread the word,
Yeah.
because like I'm doing my thing, but also helping you guys accomplish your goals as well.
I guess individually, do you want to be a content creator? I mean, you kind of already are a
Yeah.
content creator, but like, do you mean like? I guess the question may mean, do you want to like really start streaming on YouTube, where you gain enough following and you can make that
Yeah, so I
not
mean,
just a hobby
hopefully,
but as a career.
yeah, that's the goal as a career. To have like just YouTube be like my everyday thing. If I can just focus on it from morning to
Yeah.
night, yeah, that's the goal, 100%.
Awesome. That's awesome. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of young people out there where you probably have a YouTube or you probably content create as well, and you're probably
Hmm.
in the same stages as Danny, where you're trying to gain a big enough following and show your content to the world or to
Yeah,
your hometown to people around you. Um,
it's
I
really
guess
being
another question.
passionate about what you want to do. Because I mean, if you,
Yeah.
that's what took me so long. Because I started from doing shoes to video games to this, and I figured out that vlogging is what I wanted to do.
Do you have goals to start a production company or get into TV shows or movies?
Nueva Villa Productions.
hey,
Maybe
No, Villa
That
Nueva.
would be
Vi-
No,
even
Nueva Villa.
lower
Nueva
than what I'm
Nueva
asking.
Villa Records.
Yeah, I mean, as it, like
Wait,
YouTube, that's the I think that's the benefit with YouTube. Like, it just helps everyone grow. Like, if you guys are doing the podcast and you guys grow on YouTube with the podcast, and I
Yeah.
grow as a creator, then other people will see us and have them on their shows or have them on their talk shows or show up in a movie or whatever it could be, or sponsorships.
Hey,
Just getting your name out there is really the goal.
imagine the four of us on a movie.
hey.
I always wanted to do creative things. Like I have like a million ideas. I just don't have the means and the
Or
what's
create
it
movies
called?
of our own. Yeah.
I mean, I've been an extra in a movie, but that doesn't really count. So I don't have acting experience.
I made a movie. You know,
Would you would
That's
you
cool.
also would you also say too that like Danny, in all reality, right? And I guess all of us to really talk about it because we gotta talk about it. Do you think a lot of it has to do with people say they want to do something but they don't really want to do? They kind of want to do something. right?
Yeah, I think
At the end
just
of the day, I feel like, if we're gonna talk about it, just being honest, like how long does it take us or some of us to just follow that desire or that passion that we have or that gift to actually just execute it or start somewhere, even for that matter, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
because I feel like that has to do with when I first started YouTube too. Like I didn't show my face at all. Like I was scared to show my face. Like even my sneaker video, all I showed was my feet. Like I didn't even show my face, and I didn't want no one knowing who I am. Like that was scared. But then being more confident and not caring what people think really, and just being you. And I think that's how really. Now that I figured that out, now that I'm doing it, that's just slowly is progressing. But it's pretty tough. There's so many people you have to compete with. Bigger YouTubers and people who are doing the same thing. You just have to find a way to stand out.
Find your
Exactly,
niche.
find your niche. Yeah,
Hey,
It's
Your niche, niche. It's
it's
niche.
niche.
It's niche.
I
From
think
Massachusetts, it's niche.
Put us in a
niche.
movie.
put us in a movie.
Uh,
That's the thumbnail.
do do you ever get discouraged with the YouTube algorithm?
Yeah, for sure. Because they don't help literally like small YouTube channels at all, like at all. That's why like it's really important. I didn't realize how important it is to like. So if someone likes it, they YouTube sees it. Oh, like if that person watched it, someone liked it, they'll put it out a little bit more. And if
Yeah.
other people who watch it like it too, they'll put out even more and more and more. I mean, if
So it's
someone's
really
already getting millions of likes versus someone who's only getting like 10 likes, it's so
so it's
hard.
really about the likes and the streams or the views,
Yeah,
I should say.
yeah.
That's awesome.
So
I
a
mean,
lot of people are clicking on it. Yeah, then they'll promote it more.
we still
definitely
don't
seems
have
like a
your
growth.
your handle or your channel up in the comments yet, right? We don't
Yeah.
have that.
Let's get that channel up, please.
Yo, I
Yeah,
got.
let me.
All
You got
right.
it. You got him.
Wait. I'm gonna try something. 1 second.
Which leads me to the next question. So you as an upcoming creator or as an entrepreneur, um, well, uh,
It's fun.
my son is complaining in the back. Are you willing or you thought about also collabing with other with other creators or other
Yeah,
to come up with just content in general, right?
yeah.
So for
I've
people who
been there. Yeah, yeah. Go on. Sorry.
no,
I
no,
was doing the same exact thing he did.
for
There's there's
Yeah.
there's just so much that I want to do on YouTube. That it's so much easier with a team, and that's like one of my end goals too, to create a team. Like
hmm
that's I hopefully like I wish I could have someone, and I do want to collab with other YouTubers, but it's pretty hard because I feel like there's not too many people who have the same mindset, or that they made a one or two videos and then they got discouraged because they didn't get that million view on their first video. They didn't get that many likes on their first video to the point where they just stopped doing it. But there's potential.
Yeah.
Um, I wish I can collab with somebody that does the same thing I do. Like that's like a goal, or if someone does something different. Like it doesn't really matter.
so for any young or whoever, any creators really right out there or aspiring creators who are looking for even just that support or that confidence or just somebody who's willing to work with you, I think we have a couple of people who posted up your handle and
his
your
his
channel, so it's
his
definitely up
YouTube channel.
there. And check out his content, right?
Yeah.
And see what Danny's about, see what he's doing, and also if you want to reach out and even from
Yeah,
a
feel free
word
to reach out.
creating content and everything. What advice would you give? Did we go over this? Or I don't know. What advice would you give to a young creator, a high school creator who's you know
Just start, honestly. Like you gotta just start. I wish I could go back to high school, and I would have just the first thing I would have done was instead of buying the shoes, I would have bought a better camera and just started YouTube, like straight up.
eh,
Mm.
Who's my favorite YouTuber? Oh, that's hard. That's tough.
I feel like it can't just be one, right? Like it's probably a
I mean,
combination.
for what I get inspiration from, oh, for our last collab, David Dobrik, 100%. That's my guy. That's who I pretty much look up to on the way I make my content. You know,
David who?
Dobrik. He's probably
David.
one of the biggest vloggers out there.
All right,
Um,
we're gonna link him on on our YouTube comments.
yeah,
Maybe
for
he hears
sure.
that, and
We're gonna have to
you know,
get some
hey,
dues though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Um,
he's gonna have to give us
what
the
was the
shout
other
out.
question? Was that the same question? Who is your favorite YouTuber, or who would you love to collab with?
I think
Is that the same? Are we gonna or
Yeah,
are
I would say
you?
the same guy. Yeah, I mean, there's other
same
YouTubers that
guy.
I like to collab with, but I
But
think he's one guy that gives me the most inspiration and like the reason why I'm doing what I do.
awesome.
Do you just watch vlog videos on YouTube, or are you just watching everything?
Um, yeah, I watch a lot of like comedy, pranks and stuff like that. But yeah, I watch like everything. Like YouTube is my Netflix, Hulu. Like I don't. That's it. That's all I watch.
YouTube nonstop. I
Yeah.
missed the old YouTube where it was just junk. It was like 30-second long random ass videos. And it made
Yeah,
no sense at all. The only way like it got viewed is if everyone watched it and they put it on like the main page before like they had an algorithm or anything. It was just all junk and it was awesome.
yeah, yeah.
Danny,
Fact.
tell me which one is your most viewed video that you've made so far, or your most successful on your in your opinion for in different aspects. Maybe not the most views, but the one that you gave it the most love or you feel the most
Like
proud, and
okay,
also the one that's been the most successful in the views
that's
perspective.
pretty a little tough, but I think my most successful video that that put a lot of time in has to be my peeing in public prank. That one, a lot of people actually know me from that video, which is kind of weird. But um, yeah, a lot of people come up to me. Is like, "Yo, what was that time when you peed next to someone's car and they're freaking out?" I think that one has to be one of my favorite videos. It's just kind of funny to watch. But I think my honestly my favorite one, that one has to be my most viewed. My favorite is the first vlog where I went to Boston with my friend, bought a skateboard, and then tried to skateboard, and then I didn't know how to skateboard. I just like fell on the floor and just ate it. That was like I think that's my favorite one so far, or it's good. It's always gonna be my favorite.
So there's a correlation in comedy, right? Like comedy has to be like a must in anything that you do. I would say like that would be the touch that you put, right? That sauce that you put in your videos. You
Yeah,
you connect with people in that sense.
yeah,
Or
yeah,
right? Is that from what I understand?
yeah. I just want people to see my channel and just have a laugh. Like I really just like to make people laugh and have a good time. And I think that's the reason why I watched that YouTuber David, because like when I watch him, I just forget about everything and I'm just constantly laughing, and like
Yeah.
it just makes me feel good. Like I want to make feel good videos and just have somebody watch it and say, like he made me laugh. that's uh that's my goal.
It's cutting off a little bit. Um, go ahead, Edwin.
No, no, I wasn't gonna say anything.
I think my battery is low then.
Oh
It
yeah,
is.
I can see it.
So I
Um,
might have a few minutes left. Might have to cut a little shorter, but
That's all right. I guess leave the people with one last message or comment, and you know,
yeah.
kind of.
So the camera's about to die. I want to let everyone know just follow what you want to do and don't let anyone tell you what not to do. Like and confidence is key. Not caring what people think is key, and just honestly do what you want to do. Post it, have a good time, and if it makes you happy, then that's all that matters.
Words
there
of
you
wisdom right there.
there you go. That's Danny Tovar for everybody in the community, everybody peeping, everybody watching. And reach out. I mean, he's available.
Yeah,
Right
I'll
there.
link my Instagram. That's where I respond to most people.
Yeah, definitely link your Instagram, and I guess if anybody wants to reach out to Danny, reach out to him. Um, as always, Danny, we thank you for jumping on.
Of course,
Getting
yeah,
in front of the camera instead of behind it this time.
yeah, yeah. Well, thank you guys for having me, and I'll be
Whatever you want to
this
come
is
on
good
and show your face, man.
well, yeah.
for
In
sure.
the meantime, we're making moves. Hey, do you have anything coming up next? Is there anything that
I Yeah, I hope this doesn't get cut out, but yeah,
His
I
camera's
have
gonna
a
come
video
out.
coming up tomorrow morning. It's a really good video. One of you is in it. If you know, oh, no.
Wonder who it is.
Ooh,
You probably
Miguelito.
can still hear me though, right?
Coco.
Oh, change
Yeah,
the battery pack.
but we can hear you. I think you're still on.
Um, yeah, so I was just saying tomorrow morning, my next vlog is coming out, so hopefully you guys can watch it, have a good time. But other than
Definitely
that,
will.
I think that's all I have to say.
We'll definitely show some love and support.
Once again, Danny, thank you so much, bro, for all the
Thank,
help
Yeah,
and your service. You're
thanks
the
for
Wait,
being
man.
thanks
on,
for
Danny.
having
before
me.
you go, you know this question's coming.
Oh
Ah,
The
no.
apocalypse. You got 5 minutes left. What song you playing?
Oh, so
repeat that because
I forgot to accept that. You got him too fast.
Oh, he got away with it. He's
Yeah,
Seth,
probably
jump on again real quick.
yeah.
the
Danny.
song that I'll play.
So can repeat
The
the
apocalypse. You got 5 minutes left, or six, seven, whatever, for one song to play. What song? What's the last song you want to listen to?
It has to be the. I was just watching Iron Man, so I want that song in the background. The AC/DC. I think it's called like Back in Flash. I think. I just want that playing, nice and hardcore music, just running around. Then what? Dun, 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 and just have everything explode in the background, and then that's that's it.
Mhm.
I don't think Edwin ever actually answered the question last time. I think he just
I
gave.
answered it.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. You wanted all the boys in your yard. I forgot.
No, no, no. I told you it would be difficult.
Jadakiss?
I don't know.
Jadakiss. I think he said
Yeah,
Jadakiss.
I
Jadakiss.
said probably Jadakiss by your side, but I don't know. Danny, thanks for being on.
Of
Um,
course.
we'll see you again soon.
All right, see you guys.
All right, man.
Is Seth still on Streamyard?
Seth, I don't know. Seth, are you back and oh, he said back in black as DC.
ACDC.
ACDC.
Akidak.
That's the song.
Wow.
Back in black. Na, na, na. I kind of know it.
Da-na-na-na.
Who else? Anyone else say anything? No.
No,
Anybody wanna comment to that question? Mike, can you say it again?
you took the question a little bit, right?
No, it's the same question. I'm just, I guess the more I ask it, the better I get at asking it.
Yeah.
No. So it's the apocalypse. You're going to die. The world's ending. There's one last song you can listen to. What's the last song you want to listen to before the end of the world?
Danger zone. Kenny Loggins, baby.
Hey, well, this has been a fun episode. I gotta say, man, like there's just so much.
Yeah, man,
So
it was
much.
great chopping it up with with Seth from back in the high school days, and our behind the scenes guru and Danny Tovar. We're from Massachusetts, so that R doesn't get pronounced. Tovar.
We're not from Boston. Tover?
Tova.
Yo, and I want to say welcome and shout out to all the new viewers, and I don't even want to say viewers. I just want to say welcome to all the hearts that have, you
Yeah.
know, the jump and just want to be part of the community. Just want to say welcome and thank you. And man, where whatever you want to talk about, whatever conversation you want to start, this is the essence basically of this whole project.
We might as well call them family because
Hey,
that's what we
Community?
the
amen.
community family. We can even call them our melody notes if you want.
Can we
Yeah.
call them family in Italian?
Familia,
But like, got
the familia. Um, yeah, and
family.
to add to that, if anybody listening or watching, if you have your own, side business or your own passion that you'd like to share with the hometown cast as ourselves, and with everyone viewing, let us know. Send us a message. Um, whether on Facebook or YouTube, either one, and we can always plan to have you on an episode and provide a little bit of information about yourself and kind of do the same thing that we did today. We're always looking to have the family on uh, the show and rocking the mic.
It's
Right,
basically
Mike?
let's
Rock the mic.
money, Mike. Hey,
Money Mike.
basically, man, let's catch up. Let's talk real conversations. Let's talk about life. Let's talk about entrepreneurship. Let's talk about the real stuff, and that's basically what this is all about. And
Yeah. I guess one last thing to leave us with. I'm gonna steal Michael's question.
Hey,
Is uh
I got all the ideas. You know what I'm saying?
anyways, so my question for us is what led us to our careers that we're in. We all have different careers, and what was our journey, I guess, to provide to the people that led us to doing what we're doing today.
well,
Mike,
I'll let
I'll
you
oh,
guys.
go first. Since you
Jose,
stole my
Jose,
question.
go ahead.
No, I'll
No,
go. I'm going first. Jose talks too much.
no. That's what I was saying. I was gonna let Michael go. I was like, yo, I don't even think I'm ready for that question.
Mike, you have the floor.
All right. So, what I do now is I'm a merchandising manager. How I got that job was starts back like when I was my senior year in high school. I worked in a restaurant as a dishwasher. My mom got me hooked me up with the job so I could get my license and whatever. So I got out of the restaurant business or industry or food service or whatever you want to call it, and I didn't really have any things to put on a resume. So I applied at a retail job just to get some customer experience to put on a resume to get a better job, maybe in a bank or something, a salesperson or whatever. And I just got promoted in rapid succession. So started off as like a helper, like one out of like 38 people to help open the store. That turned into being a key holder. Within a year, that turned into the freight crew leader. Then that turned into the merchandising manager, which is my position now. But that's pretty much it. It's just kind of out of necessity. Like I started my job because I was like, I need to find something that can be transferable. And I just, my goal wasn't really a career, it was just more or less to find something to put on a resume. And I've been rocking with it.
Money Mike works hard, man. Jose, what about you?
I'm gonna let you take the floor.
What? Come
It
on.
doesn't work.
All right, all right,
He's
all
a
right,
stay home dad.
all right. I'll take the floor. I'll take the floor.
He's a farmer.
So me, I probably did what a lot of people do. They went to, community college or they went to college and started something like, for instance, me and Mike were in architecture together, and that didn't work out for me.
I wish it did.
Then I know, me too, man.
That's
Then then I went into criminal justice major because I always felt like, and then to this day, I still feel this way. I always tell my wife, I always felt that I was like destined to be a cop for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why, but I just feel like, there's qualities about me that I feel like I would have done excellent in law enforcement. Still do actually. Like it's really just a matter of me being, I guess, brave enough and going to take a test or something. But so I work in IT. My career is in IT. It always came naturally to me when I was younger. Um, even though I was part of the cool crowd and stuff, and IT was for nerds and stuff. So it was kind of like, oh, don't do that. Do something else that no one really cares about. But computers came easy to me, and I finally figured that out. Like 6, 7 years ago, and I ran with it. I went to a trade school, or yeah, I went to like a trade school where I got my A+ certificate in my CompTIA A+, and I started out with like a regular help desk position, and from there I moved up to a desktop support position, which is what I'm doing now, along with like a lot of project management work and basically just moving the ladder and chain with IT. So IT is so broad where there's there's so many avenues that you can go into, but that's kind of my career, and that's kind of the lane that I took. um Jose, it's your turn.
What's up, everybody? Well, I'm just the boss. What can I say? That's who I am, and that's
What do
what
you do?
I
What kind of boss are you?
Man, I'm a full-time daddy all the time. Um,
See,
so yeah, so I worked overnights. I work a night shift, and I work at a group home. And I think my title, right, my official title is you do uh uh MHRT1, and I think that stands for mental health uh rehabilitation technician. I think something like that.
Yeah.
And with that comes the certification of being able to pass meds and kind of take care of folks and provide and give them services in the pharmaceutical aspect of things.
Yeah.
But in a more in-depth conversation, what I do is I kind of get to be myself, and I go to someone's home, and I get to bring my energy. I get to bring positivity and just hope, right? The way I ended up at this place or at this job, man, I was working overnight still, but I was cleaning, and the reason why I moved that way was because we made sure, my lady and I made sure that one of us would always be at home with our kiddos. So while she worked the day shift, I stayed home with them, and then at nighttime, then I would just kind of step out and go do whatever I had to do. So whether that was cleaning, whether that was doing something else, um, just to make sure that one of us was always home with them. And man, I was cleaning for like a few years, and during that time, I gotta say that like those were the nights where like yo, I would be by myself and I would get to reflect on my life, the bad, the good, and the ugly, and have my conversations, those sit downs with myself, and also conversations with God. But I think I had reached a point where, man, like I was ready for the next thing. And in my conversations with God, I kind of brought that up, and I just told him or asked him, whatever was next, I needed that to happen ASAP. Um, and man, like, um, um, and he basically kind of, I went through this journey of finally having the courage to tap into an actual job where I had to deal with people and actually kind of carry myself in a different way, where I wasn't just by myself doing my own thing on my own time, on my own schedule. And I think the journey through that was kind of something else too. I had to kind of work on my resume and go to interviews. And the beauty behind that was that as soon as I realized and I got to see the home or the group home, once I got the interview to this job, or to this position, I realized that, man, all I had to do was just be myself, and everything just kind of went from there. And I've been at the company. I work for New Communities, and I've been there for, I'm going on 3 years now, and I get to be myself, and I get to do something that fulfills me for who I am and what I have to offer to the table.
Awesome, man.
Is that enough? Is that good? I know Michael says I
It's
talk a
always
lot.
good. It's
I
always
mean,
good.
I
you're
had to
good for the story.
I had to cut it short. I had more to say, but I know you guys were like, "Yo,
We know you always have more to say, but this is episode 2. We got episode 2 to like 100. You know what I mean? Like
hey,
we're gonna be around for a while. Like believe me.
let's talk about
Um,
Two to ten
let's
thousand.
talk about it, guys. Like do you wanna go into one more question before we wrap it up, or you know
Well, if
do we
anything,
want to?
we can do a segue and kind of have let people know what's on the books, or into what's
Yeah,
next. Maybe not next episode, but what's gonna be happening next in the episodes to come. That I feel like it's
yeah.
tools and essential, like resources for folks as well.
So I'll add this. Money Mike came up with our next episode already. It looks like we're gonna be doing that. I'll let you guys know. Monday night, 8 o'clock, next Monday, guys.
All right,
Money Mike came with this idea, and I thought it was just brilliant. You know what I mean? The guy's a genius, and we're gonna do a questions and answers, guys. You can
Q and
ask us
A.
whatever. Q&A, baby. You ask us whatever question suitable for the internet, and we will answer it.
But
Well,
get
all
the questions first so we can get good answers. Like, give it to us by like Sunday so we can get like a long, thought out Jose answer of a question.
I mean, I can always, I could always throw up a watch party for Monday, and people are able to comment. And on my B day, hey man, yeah, why not?
It's a birthday gift. Come.
Hey, Pisces. It's Pisces season.
Don't worry, Junito. I'll call. You know what? Maybe you want to join on your birthday.
Hey,
You want to join on your birthday? Maybe we'll
he'll,
have one guest, just
he'll
just to throw
give him
yourself
a second.
on there. Everybody says happy birthday,
Hey.
and
On
then
my birthday? Yo, my dad says that about everything. Everything's his birthday. You're like, you're telling me this on my birthday?
come on, no,
You
you
want me
say
to put
yes,
socks on my birthday?
unless you're going out. But hey, I'll still send you a. He said, nah, man.
You're on it. Like you're commenting now. You might as well just get the microphone.
It's
5 minutes.
okay. He's probably gonna be out on his birthday. Who knows? Um, Either way, question and answers, guys. Try to get us a bunch of questions. Let's try to get 10 questions by the end of Sunday, or midway Monday. That way we're prepared and we kind of rattle off. And then if you have more questions during the show itself, Mike, what do you think?
That works, right?
I
And then
want more than that.
in later episodes, I think we have somebody who's knowledgeable in the realty
Oh
or
yeah, oh yeah. We have someone that we're going to be
Is
bringing
there a
on
winner?
in the upcoming episodes, where they're
Bills?
into realty, and I believe their main craft is house engineering. We'll say that.
so.
Um, but we also have, our next week's episode, where we're gonna have a couple more guests come on as well. We're not gonna give you the topic right now,
No,
but I'll tell you. No, no, no. Let's
so no
let them
topic,
wait.
but
We'll
perhaps.
give it to them next Monday.
All right, there you go. We'll
You
do
know what
that.
I mean?
So,
Perhaps I'll give you a hint.
Iron because your panties are gonna get ruffled.
Yeah,
I don't know what he said, but anyways, go
I
ahead and
don't know what he said either.
you were gonna
Uh,
guess.
You can fire. Go.
I was
Question
just gonna
right
get.
now.
I was just gonna give a hint.
Yeah, that I think that's a good idea.
You know, um, we're gonna have a family member on,
Uh,
and that's all I'll leave it with. Is a family member of one of us three.
And you better bring a change of Quackish because he's gonna serenade you.
I think you should do rapid fire questions. Says Faithful One.
hey, shout out to number one fan, to number one family
Yep.
member from the jump. Thank you for all the support and just for keeping us grounded and keeping us going. I gotta say that. Thank you so much.
Shout out to Jay, the number one queen.
All right, no fire questions. There's no
No
rapid
fire
questions
questions.
coming in right now, so we're good.
I
We're
guess. Yeah. Money
I got
Mike.
a question.
Oh, he got a question. We got a minute left, so let's get that quick.
That's right.
Who's your favorite stand-up comedian? Just answer it.
Easy.
It's
What was that?
favorite
Stand-up
stand-up
comedian.
comedian.
I I wouldn't
Jim
say he's
Carrey.
I wouldn't say he's my
Harry.
I wouldn't say he's my favorite now, but there was a time where I feel like it would be like him first, Cat Williams, and
I was gonna
then
say Cat Williams,
like what's his name? He went
Kevin
Hollywood.
Hart. Kevin
Yeah,
Hart.
Kevin Hart next, but prior to him, you know, fading away and kind of, I don't know. Up to
Yo,
maybe. Go ahead, Michael.
Patrice O'Neill for me.
Okay. Yep. Yep.
Elephant in the Room is the funniest thing
Oh,
I've watched in my life.
I'm gonna leave it with this. Sebastian Maniscalco.
That's racist.
No, Sebastian Maniscalco is a hilarious comedian. Please watch him.
Yeah, we should actually, if anything, let's look into new like the new comedians out there. Maybe not like new, but like people that
He's new. He's new.
Sebastian? No. That
He's
old.
like last 5 6
He's been
years.
around since like the '90s.
You've been around since the '90s.
Andrew Dice Clay. Hey, Jack.
Mike, bring us
Oh,
home. Bring us home, man.
well, if you enjoyed this, we sure have a lot more for you. We're gonna try to do it this at least once a week, maybe twice a week with a Q&A. If you guys have any questions that are unrelated to the guest, um, yeah. See, he's old.
You're old.
He is old. Both of them.
I know that he's old, but Sebastian Maniscalco is the man, dude. Yeah, we thank everybody who was able to tune in and listen to Seth and listen to Danny provide some insight on what they do. We thank you as always for showing love to us. Can't wait
And
to
we're
have you guys on for next Monday.
Clásicos.
Jose, leaving with one last thing. We got 20 seconds, baby.
Buenos Clásico.
Oh man, just thank you. I just want to say thank you, and then let's keep building. Let's keep building a community based on everything that we talked about today, from real conversation in regards to, you know, the issues of our town, right? Like the things that are really serious, that are kind of hitting the youth.
Like
To
the Rotary.
Oh my God, the Rotary. That's episode. That's another episode though. That'll take an hour and a half alone.
on a serious note, just a conversation of a reflection, right? Let's think about ways that we could all come together, even just start the conversation of coming up with things that we could help the youth, resources, places that are healthy.
Yeah,
So then we can, if we're gonna start somewhere, then let's start there. And then in regards to passion and hobbies, and where did you die, where did your dream or your passion fade away? And it's never too late. Just kind of like, if it's
Not the
if it's
Rotary.
no better time, it's now.
yeah.
So let's just continue having real conversations. And what do we say in the hometown, in the H-Town hometown podcast?
As always, baby. As always, let's talk about it.
All right, guys, I said that's a wrap, right?
No, let's try that again. One, two, three. Let's talk about
Let's
it.
talk about it.
Jose, let's
One,
talk
two,
about it.
let's talk
Let's talk
about
about it.
that. We're
As
gonna
always,
start somewhere, real conversations.
Let's talk about it.
let's
All
talk
right.
about it.
Thank you, everybody. Out. Till next
We
time.
out, baby.